Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we're doing a single product review. This time it's the turn of this, the Cicaplast Baume B5 by La Roche-Posay. This has to be one of the most popular, hyped, and fangirled over moisturisers and barrier repair creams on the market. It has a beautiful drugstore price point. It's packed full of some really great ingredients, but that only tells us part of the story. We also have to look at the brand La Roche-Posay itself. We have to look at how this applies and the results that you can expect to get to work out whether it's a ding 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 instant holy grail product or a wah 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 total fail. So sit back, relax, and let's talk all things the Cicaplast Baume. Now, before we get into this, before I cut the waffle and delve in, I want to give a little bit of a rationale for why I've decided to do this review now. Well, there's a couple of reasons. First and foremost, the Inculus recently released their Medicassicide mask, which was designed to target sensitive skin, redness-prone skin, rosacea, calm and soothe everything down. However, when you read through the ingredients list, people liked the idea of what the product was promoting, but it contained ingredients such as menthol, which is one of the biggest triggers for skin sensitivity out there, and it just left everyone feeling, myself included, a bit cold towards the product and the brand itself. People love the idea of that mask, though, and are really searching around for a dupe, and honestly, I think this is the closest thing that you'll find because it also contains that Medicassicide, which is one of the key ingredients in the Inculus product and in the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Baume. So I thought, let's have a look and work out whether it's a real game-changing dupe, maybe even better than the Inculus product. Another reason I wanted to take a little bit of a look at this product, having taken a pause from it in my own skincare routine for about 12 months, is because La Roche-Posay announced they were going entirely cruelty-free in the next couple of months. They're going to achieve this by using some of the workarounds and opt-outs which the Chinese government now allow to avoid having to test their products on animals in order to access the Chinese market. This is a huge step forward, and I'll applaud any brand that do that. So I thought, let's get in early and have a quick look at some of the La Roche-Posay products that might be worth purchasing once they do go entirely cruelty-free. And honestly, the Cicaplast Baume was the first one I picked up. So, without further ado, shall we cut the waffle and delve straight on into it? First and foremost, let's talk the price point. So one of the things that attracts people to this barrier repair and moisturising cream is that price point. Here in the UK, this 40ml tube here costs around £6. There's usually an offer going on at some of the bigger drugstores, particularly Boots, so if you do want to get your hands on it, I do know that there's some offers going on at the moment you might want to check out. Similarly, you can buy this internationally, which is great, meaning it's totally accessible, and the price point doesn't vary massively from territory to territory. It's still super affordable in North America, over in Oceania. There's so many great places you can access this, meaning it's a universal product and affordable drugstore price point. They do two sizes. They do the 40ml, which is this. They also do 100ml, which mil for mil, you get a better saving with the 100ml. So if you love the product, obviously worth scaling up and getting a larger product. Less air miles, less repurchasing, and you save yourself a little coin too. Here in Europe, they're actually phasing out the smaller tube, which is the 40ml. So you will see this disappearing from stores and being replaced by the 100ml. Again, I'm not hugely mad about that because there's such a great saving with that 100ml anyway. I think that's fine. They do different versions of it. They do one for the lips, one for the hands. In truth, the original is the best. I personally would always try the original. But this is the same with any brand. When they do out versions for eyes, for lips, for hands, generally I tend to avoid them and just go for the original because it's just a way of repackaging things to get a little extra coin, a few more purchases. You only need one, and this can be used across the whole face, the body, anywhere where you need a little bit of barrier support and a little bit of extra hydration. So in terms of the formulation itself, the price point, huge tick in the box. But the formulation, I think, is really, really good. So you have the Medicassicide in here, which I referenced earlier in relation to the Inculus mask, which I think this is a fantastic dupe for. This is a really great antioxidant, also has some hydrating properties. It's derived from Centella asiatica, so if you're a huge fan of your Korean skincare and love your Centella, then honestly, you'll love Medicassicide is an ingredient in this product. Beyond just that, it has so many wonderful, wonderful ingredients. I'm going to leave the full ingredients list below if you do want to check it out. Maybe run it through the Inky Decoder website so you can see for yourself. But it has such things as shea butter, calms, soothes, but also it's one of the best hydrators on the market. It has glycerin, which is my favourite humectant, which attracts and retains water in itself to just lock in that hydration day long. It's got panthenol, which is a fantastic B5 vitamin, which will help calm, soothe, minimise any redness and irritation. It's got some great barrier supporting ingredients in here, and also the delivery mechanism and formula in here also makes it super different and special when compared to some of the other barrier repair creams on the market. It has ingredients in here which actually help the penetration of the key active ingredients, which just means you get more bang for your buck. It'll work that a little bit quicker, and honestly, I think it elevates it from being a standard barrier repair cream to honestly a couple of notches above that. A lot of people will compare this to the CeraVe healing ointment. A lot of people will say there's some other products out there. Honestly, having tried them all at some point in my skincare journey, I would say that this is streets ahead of them. It sinks in better, I find it works quicker, and overall, I just think the formulation and the ingredients they've used are honestly so much better than some of their other peers and competitors on the market. In terms of how it applies, it goes onto the skin as a really thick moisturiser. You can work it in, but I would say it takes probably around 10 to 20 seconds of really working it in for it to disappear into the skin. It will disappear without a trace, and I find that whilst it does leave a slight film on the skin, you should expect that with a barrier repair cream and something that's this hydrating, because that layer is just locking everything in, making sure that you minimise transepidermal water loss throughout the day. However, it doesn't feel tacky on the skin. You can apply makeup over the top of it, which is a key thing that a lot of people look out for, and it doesn't break away your foundation or disturb anything because it's that little bit occlusive and does leave that film. I honestly think it feels gorgeous on the skin, and I have super oily and acne prone skin, and it's never once broken me out. Now, I always say, even though that this sounds like honestly a game-changingly wonderful product to reach for, do make sure you patch test first. This is really important, because even a calming and soothing and wonderful product like this can lead to irritation if it's got an ingredient that maybe you just don't get on with. So always patch test in a discreet area behind the ear before you then use it. But I honestly think this would be applicable to just about everyone. We all have those moments in our lives where we have a little bit of dry skin, maybe the elbows, the knees, on our face. Maybe we feel, particularly in the winter months, our skin needs a little extra support, a little extra hydration. I think this is a really great product to reach for. There are so many other barrier support creams on the market, but I do think this is significantly different. When I use this on my skin, I find it dials back any irritation, any itchiness that you have in the skin almost immediately, which is amazing. It just gives you that instant soothing and calm. Over a period of about 12 hours, I definitely feel that skin is more hydrated. You get a prolonged level of hydration that I don't think you get from other products. And honestly, the skin feels healthier, the barrier repaired, and you can definitely see the results from using this product after about, say, 2 to 3 applications. It is that good. Now, before I leave you, I do just want to share with you a little bit of an anecdote where I use this video. So here in the UK, we don't tend to have air conditioning. It's not hot enough here in the UK to have air conditioning. I flew to Vegas a couple of years ago, and it was honestly so warm. We had the air conditioning going 24 hours a day in the hotel room, and that dried my lips out so bad. I don't think my lips have ever been that dry, peeling, flaking. It was so sore. I honestly didn't know what to do. I went into the chemist, purchased this product at the recommendation of someone that was serving behind the counter, and thought, okay, I'll give it a go, but really, what is it going to do? After about 2 or 3 applications, honestly, my lips were like that, back to normal. It was that quick, and honestly, it will forever have a place in my heart for solving what's quite a painful moment in terms of the old lip issues, and this got it covered and sorted it in one. So definitely from my own experience, I think this is a product worth reaching for. I personally will be waiting until La Roche-Posay are certified as entirely cruelty-free in the coming months before I start reintroducing this religiously into my skincare routine. Some people, that's not the primary motivating concern when you make a skincare purchase for everyone. So some people will want to rush out and buy this now, and I have left a link to it in the description box below if you do want to check it out and some of the areas where you can purchase it. Now, I would love it if you would sound off in the comment section below with your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on this. Is this your ride or die best friend when it comes to barrier repair, or have you found a better alternative that you want to shout about? Let me know in the comment section below. And whilst you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a like, because it supports me and the channel so much, and I would love you forever. But wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.